Hello. I don't know if you can hear that music. Again, this is not my music playing. You probably wondering, well, why won't she just move and go somewhere else and not worry about that music? Well, sometimes I told you I can block things out. Hopefully, you can block things out as well. But this video is about testimonies. I came on here some time ago, and I don't give you the full detail of my testimony, but I give you like a roundabout approach. And you should know that I am a sinner. I'm not going to continue to say that I'm a sinner because I mean, we all were born into sin. I can't really even say that because when we first were born, we had a pure and innocent heart and a loving heart and everything like that. But what I'm trying to say is that we all have our problems in life. You know, we all have done wrong, and we all have a testimony. Because I hear some people would come up to me and say, "Hey, I'm a walking testimony," and that's true. You know, this person is, that person is. I believe and know that we all are. We all have a story to tell. Just like the ones in the Bible, they all have a story to tell, and they showed how the type of people that they were. You know, from the badness to the goodness. They showed how who they were, and after I'm sorry, I'm trying to see if this is a cat or a raccoon. It was a cat. He was walking along the fence out there. But anyway, yeah, we all have a story to tell, and they showed us how they were before they met Jesus, and then after they met Jesus and he changed their life, they showed us the other side. So that means, like, if it happened back in the past where they were doing this and doing that and Jesus changed their life and now their life became better, we can do the same thing. You know, because we all are walking testimonies. We all have been through some things and the Lord pulled us out. But until you realize that we are not in control of saving ourselves, as in, you know, like when we do go through something really bad and then we end up coming out good, or things work in our favor, we have to know that that's the Lord. It was nothing that we did. It was by His grace and His mercy and His love and compassion that we were able to make it through whatever situation we went through. Some of us go through a lot of a really horrible situation, you know. But if you made it through, then you know it was the Lord. Because we try to take credit for a lot of things here on earth, but we have to understand that any abilities, any skills, anything that we have, the Lord gave it to us. So I really do appreciate like a lot of the people in entertainment, like some of the sports people or musician actors or whatever the case is, if they on TV. And the reason why I speak about them a lot, because that's who a lot of people watch. They kind of model their life after these people. We shouldn't hold no one higher than us. We shouldn't definitely not hold no one higher than God. So the reason why I speak about them, because they the ones that's plastered everywhere, you know. And even them, but they're no different than the people who are not in front of the camera. But we all are the same. We all, like I was saying before in other videos, we all are different pieces to the puzzle, and we all fit in perfectly well, you know. But some pieces think that they're greater than another, you know. That's a whole different story. I don't want to come on here today talking about that, but I'm just saying that we all have different abilities and things like that. We didn't get it on our own, even though we might have learned it, but we had to see it. Someone had to teach us, you know, because the earth has been a while. I mean, been around for some time. So I'm pretty, and like it says in the Bible, nothing is new under the sun. If you look at the way people dress, you can go back in the past and see that the people dressed the same way. Their hair was the same way. You know, like before, people did back in the day. A lot of people grew dreads and or locks, and then a lot of people had afros. So then all of them periods stopped, and then all of a sudden they came back. And as you see, it's a lot of people now that have dreads. Some people weren't bringing back afros, so and all kind of things. I'm just trying to show you that what happened in the past is going to happen in the future for the most part. I mean, there are some things that are new, but it's a lot of things that's original. So yeah, about our abilities and everything. So someone had to teach it to us, and someone had to teach that person that taught you. So and who taught them is the Lord. It goes all the way back to the Lord giving us these things, possessing us with these certain gifts. And shouldn't say possess, but He is the one. The Almighty Father is the one who created us to be that, to have that. So we should always give Him credit. And back to the people, the entertainment people, I do love when they go outside the box and speak about the Lord. And we shouldn't put Him outside the box, because a lot of people in the entertainment business, they don't like you talking about the Lord. So that right there should go to show you. Well, I'm not going to get on that either. I'm just going to leave that be, because not everybody believes in this and believes in that. So I guess they don't want to offend one group and be on the side of another. So I do understand a lot of that, but then again, I don't. But I do appreciate all the ones who do go on camera and give the Father the credit that He deserves, because He created everything and He created us with a lot of things. So we definitely have to give that to Him, because He didn't have to give us these gifts and blessings and bless us with His grace, and even to talk to us and to change us. Just anything that's beautiful and great that has happened in our life, it was all because He did it. Nothing that we did. And that's what we have to realize. I said it earlier, but we really have to realize that there's nothing that we can really do outside of Him. So we all are walking testimonies. And so if we made it through something, please help someone else make it through their situations. So like I was saying before, we are all here to help one another. It's not really just about money. It could be, you could just pray for someone and let them get the help that way. Or you can help and talk to them. You could talk to them physically. I mean, there's different ways of helping people. But a lot of people think it's just all about money. Oh, I have to give them money. No, you can just tell someone that you love them. You can just be a listening ear for someone. You can be a helping hand to someone. It's so many ways that you can help. So yeah, if you have some testimonies to say, to share, which we all do, use some of those testimonies to help someone who doesn't know how to get through their situation. So that's all I'm coming on here to say, is that we all have a story to tell. So let's tell that story and help one another. All right, thank you for listening. And maybe if we do start telling our stories, maybe we will really see the type of person that we really are. Because sometimes, unless you write it down on paper, and that's what I'm noticing too, like making these videos, it's like the Holy Spirit, when I make these videos or write it down, it's like the Holy Spirit is telling me to do these things, because sometimes I don't understand when I just speak it. I can say it thinking I'm helping someone else, but when I go back and look at it, or look at my video or look at my writing, I'm thinking like, wait a minute, that's some things that I need to get right with myself. Instead of telling somebody else they need to do this and do that, I need to be telling myself that. So sometimes you don't know what type of person you are until you write it down or make videos or whatever, and then you see yourself. Matter of fact, it's like you get to see yourself the way others see you. Because we don't see that side of us. We only see one side, but somebody else can see the other side of us. So yeah, it really helps. So sometimes if you tell your testimony, you can like, wait a minute. All right, I did go through this and I did make it out, and okay, I can help this person with it. So you really get to find out who you really are that way. At least that's what I'm saying. That helps me, going back, looking at the things that I say and do and things like that. So thank you for listening, watching, and goodbye. Peace out.